Cool. So I want to go. The last thing that I want to cover that's on this test, exam 2, is going to be molecules without a true central atom. That's going to be something like this: C2H6. Okay. Molecules that don't have an atom in the middle, you can't use VSEPR geometries to assign the entire molecule's geometry. So that can trip some people up. So when you do this, the first step is still the same. We're going to add up our electrons. So that's going to be 4 times 2, that's 8, plus 6, that's 14 electrons to work with. But now we don't just have a carbon in the middle, we have 2 carbons in the middle. So 2 carbons in the middle, that's the C2. And then 6 hydrogens, we're going to split them up equally, 3 on each. Now, just connecting those, that was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That was 14 electrons. We have none left. There's our C2H6. So notice, again, we don't have an atom in the middle. Now, what you can do is you can actually assign the geometry to each of these carbons, like that guy's tetrahedral 4 bonding groups, and that guy's tetrahedral 4 bonding groups. But the molecule as a whole has a more complex geometry that you need some crazy group theory stuff to do. So let me give you 2 more and have you try them. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll call it a day with this unit. I do want to start the gases. We'll call it quits for exam 2, I should say. And then I really think after tomorrow night's lab, with building all these structures, working with these structures, drawing all these guys, working with a partner, it's going to start clicking more. It always does. So if you're still not quite where, if you're like, right, hopefully after tomorrow night's lab, which is really just, pages and pages and pages of drawing these things, give me the shape, give me the angle, give me the name. And that's going to help you with the memorization of the VSEPR stuff as well. So anyway, try C2H4 and try C2H2. Or just see if you can't think your way through these. Go ahead. All right. We got 4, oh my gosh, 4 times 2, which is 8 plus 4, that's 12 electrons to work with. You're going to put the 2 carbons in the middle. We got 4 hydrogens, so we're going to stick 2 of them off of it. Okay, and now that uses up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 electrons. I got 2 left. I'm short 2. Every 2 electrons you're short, you add a bond. Boom, double bond in the middle. Ethylene or ethene, again, you don't need to know how to name that. That's organic nomenclature. There we go. That's the gas that's given off by ripening fruit. So you know the phrase "one bad apple," where like if you got one rotting apple in the bag, it's going to cause the other ones to rot very quickly. That's the gas that does that. And then here we have acetylene, so like in an acetylene torch. 2 carbons in the middle. We got a hydrogen and a hydrogen. Used up 6, got 4 electrons. Double, So we're going to make that a triple bond. And there's our acetylene. That guy's linear. You don't need to be a genius to know that that guy's going to be linear. But you don't have to worry about the names for these shapes without a true central atom.